Hello and welcome to Crace Gaming. My name is Crace and today I'm going to be going through some of the new features in the upcoming Star Wars Interworlds mod 0.9 patch. This patch will enable the mod to work with the recent X4 8.0 diplomacy patch and adds diplomacy features with the different factions within the game. Now the version of the mod I have is not yet available to the public as they are still ironing out a few things before they release it. Speaking with one of the devs who gave me this pre-release version, they've asked me to keep the wider patch notes under wraps for the time being, but they have agreed that I can do a video talking about some of the major additions and changes that come with this new version that I'm looking forward to. So, the first thing I want to talk about is Pirate Factions Overhaul. Valerian Syndicate has been repurposed as Pirate Syndicates, who now dynamically create pirate hub stations serving as focal points for smuggling operations, ship construction. They're no longer able to claim sectors, but if any of their stations are destroyed, they pop up somewhere else and start rebuilding. So yeah, pirate factions will now produce ships amongst themselves with new wharf modules and not rely on major factions. So this means there's no more combat incidents when pirate ships are built at allied major faction wharfs. The Black Sun faction can now claim sectors but will not seek to aggressively expand. In general, pirates will be more dynamic each game. They're likely to be a little more of a nuisance, which is how they should be. I'm looking forward to seeing this addition. Now, diplomacy. Like in the base game, you now have agents that you can use for different activities to either please or disrupt or plain piss off the major different factions within the game. Minor factions like the Bounty Hunters Guild are not receptive to any actions taken by your agents. Some envoy variants of ships have been added to the game. Notable additions include an envoy variant of the CR-90 for the New Republic. And the last notable thing to mention here is that the old ways of increasing pirate standing by killing criminal vessels near pirate stations no longer seems to work, but missions are available via the map and through illegal beacons you can find around the stations. These will change your standing. The Sith faction. These are some of the more recent additions and changes that they've been working on. I may not have all this information completely correct. This is as I understand it at the moment, but it's subject to change. So overall, the Sith have got some much wanted love with a much more fleshed out faction. You can play as them, they contribute much better to the wider system with commerce, military actions, that sort of thing. Once you find the Sith, new quests will become available in the diplomacy tab. They will require certain tasks to complete, certain items to find and build. Some new ships, updates to some of the current vessels. Overall, the Sith now play more like other factions within the game. Definitely worth checking out. Other notable changes and other things that I'm looking forward to checking out. Integrated dead air dynamic news. This provides the player with news events when major stations are destroyed, sectors change ownership, that sort of thing. They've added a new bridge that I'm looking forward to checking out. I can't go into detail, but certainly looking forward to it during my next playthrough. Some ships get new active modes. For example, the TIE Phantom now has a radar cloak, which I'm assuming is useful for getting agents through enemy territory for certain tasks or your own ambush strategies. We've got some AI adjustments, combat balance adjustments, rendering improvements in some situations, lots of bug fixes, for example the possibility of a signal leak or leak claim not spawning on abandoned ships. Phew. I want to wrap this video up by saying that I will be streaming Star Wars Interworlds on a Monday evening UK time, around about 9:30. Please subscribe to the channel and join Discord for series updates, help, any information that you need, help installing, that sort of thing. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please don't forget to hit the like button on the way out. My name is Commander Crace, signing off.